rookie group of 2018, at least that in my opinion, I think they will be, but they are quickly climbing up every K-pop fan's heart, and you know they are, and you can't deny it. Stray Kids has only released 2 albums, and they literally already have some of the most impressive raps from this monster rap line with members like Changbin and Han and Hyunjin and Felix, etc, etc. I could literally name like every member because I feel like every one of them can rap insanely well. So I decided to throw Stray Kids into this series where I figured out the speediest raps and we could figure out what the fastest Stray Kids raps are. Now, just so you all know, I'm not counting 3racha raps as Stray Kids raps, and if you don't know what 3racha is, this is them. It's Changbin, Jisung, and Chan trio, basically from back when they were on the Survival show. And if I ever counted those raps, it would be as like a 8 fastest Changbin raps, or 8 fastest 3racha raps or something, but I don't count that as a Stray Kids rap. But as always, if you feel that I missed any rap that should be on this list, feel free to comment it down in the comments below, and I will 100% do a part 2 when Stray Kids releases more music in the future. So let me explain how this works, and then we'll get right into it. I listened to all of Stray Kids' raps that I could find and found the fastest parts by ear. I took the 8 seconds of those parts and counted the total amount of syllables in them, and then I divided the total by 8 to find the average syllable per second count. And that's how I determine which is the quickest. And with that, let's get into our first song and this first rap on our list, and it's by Han in the song Hellevator at about the 155 mark. In Hellevator, Han hits 51 syllables in 8 seconds, which is an average of 6.38 syllables per second. And the fact that Stray Kids literally only has, what, 8 to 10 songs total? I think about 10, is insane, because there are other groups who have over 40 songs whose fastest rap is a little bit faster than 51 syllables in 8 seconds. And Stray Kids managed to hit this mark with only 10 songs, and it's just the beginning of our list, guys, and I don't want to spoil too much, so let's just get into number 7. And with number 7 comes our second member of this list, and we got our boy Hyunjin in the song Glow at the 129 mark.
아침에 출근해 하루 지난 아침에 퇴근해 뒤에 서 있는 형과 2-3시간 잔 후 출근해 두 군데 던져마던 때 설렘은 사라졌대도 열정은 아침에 출근해 하루 지난 아침에 퇴근해 뒤에 서 있는 형과 2-3시간 잔 후 출근해 두 군데 던져마던 때 설렘은 사라졌대도 열정은.
In those 8 seconds, Hyunjin hits 52 syllables, which is an average of about 6.50 syllables per second. And what I love about this rap, what I love about these 8 seconds is Hyunjin does not breathe, okay? He literally, you can listen to this entire 8 seconds, he just constantly raps. He has no pauses, he has no stops, it's just constant flow, and I love it. And he keeps going afterwards, and I really was mad that I had to stop at 8 seconds, and that's where most of the speed comes from, because it sounds pretty like a stable rap, but most of the speed comes from the fact that he did not breathe. He just kept rapping, and I love that. And I love it when rappers do that, and it sounds so good, it sounded so smooth, it sounded so cool. I don't know, I ran out of words to describe it because it's undescribable. But yeah, let's just move on to number 6. And with number 6, Han is coming back with his verse at the 124 mark in the song Mirror. And in Mirror, Han hits 54 syllables in 8 seconds, which is an average of 6.75 syllables per second. And we are finally hitting the 16th notes on these flows, and I love them. Almost as much as I love triplets, but 16th notes are faster than triplets. It sounds like his mouth is the beat, and you can really hear it, it stands out, it sounds so chaotic and clustered, at least to my ear, and it just makes it sound so good. And Changbin does this a lot, Han does this a lot, and it sounds so cool. And we're gonna get into a lot more of those throughout the rest of this video too. But before we get into the rest of those, we got some triplets by Hyunjin in the song District 9 at about the 25-second mark.
Answer me, 그럼 해답을 줘봐서 시원한 대답 좀 못하면 제발 가서 좀 please 여기는 느리죠 느리지 이 안에서 누리를 데려 움직인 내국 District 9 Answer me, 그럼 해답을 줘봐서 시원한 대답 좀 못하면 제발 가서 좀 please 여기는 느리죠 느리지 이
this Hyunjin rap in District 9, he hits 55 syllables in 8 seconds, which is an average of 6.88 syllables per second. And like I mentioned before, we aren't into the crazy 16ths that just sound like they don't belong in the song yet. That's later in the top 4. But right now we got Hyunjin doing triplets, which I absolutely love. They're one of the catchiest rhythms you can do in rapping, in my opinion at least. Remember, all that's my opinion. I think I just prefer triplets. I think they're so catchy. And the way Hyunjin uses them in this rap and combines them with eighth notes for the most part is so catchy to the ear, in my opinion. And when I first heard this, I kind of freaked out a little inside. I'm like, oh, Hyunjin, boy, what are you doing? But again, that's just me being a rhythm geek because I play drums. And yeah, let's just move into number 4. And with number 4, we got Changbin's first appearance on this list with the song Hellevator, about the 34 seconds.
사람들은 내게 말해 그 정도의 고비는 지나가는 소나기라고 성공을 낳으려면 두려워도 실패라는 덫이 깔라고 그래 나는 고통이란 미끼를 더 썩문치 사람들은 내게 말해 그 정도의 고비는 지나가는 소나기라고 성공을 낳으려면 두려워도 실패라는 덫이 깔라고 그래 나는 고통이란 미끼를 더 썩문치.
So in the song Hellevator, Changbin hits 59 syllables in 8 seconds, which is an average of 7.38 syllables per second. And we got those 16th notes I was talking about before, and Changbin makes them sound so smooth, I swear to fucking God. And that's why I love him. If you guys haven't seen my reaction to District 9, which I guess I'm gonna talk about more later, I love Changbin, okay? He's my bias, he's my dude in Stray Kids. Amazing rapper, and the way he's able to make these 16ths in Hellevator sound so smooth is insane. And it's just, he slows down at the end, and the fact that if he didn't slow down, this would have been so many more than just 59 syllables. It would have been up in the 70s if he had consistently done that. The boy's insane, okay? But now moving on to number 3, we are gonna stick with my boy Changbin, but his verse in the song Mirror at the 23-second mark.
나는 달리기만 해 옆에 꼴들 눈치를 보며 그냥 따라다니기만 해 아직 어려서 그렇단 이유 그만대 헤맬 것 같은 느낌은 혼란스러운 정신승을 겹쳐 다니다 계속 나는 달리기만 해 옆에 꼴들 눈치를 보며 그냥 따라다니기만 해 아직 어려서 그렇단 이유 그만대 헤맬 것 같은 느낌은 혼란스러운 정신승을 겹쳐 다니다 계속. So with this song Mirror, Changbin hits 60 syllables in 8 seconds, which is an average of 7.50 syllables per second. And I just want to make this clear. I know it sounds like I cut him off in the middle of his flow because he just kind of just stops, but I swear there's only 4 more syllables after that, and I'm like, I need to fit this in 8 seconds. I need to either cut out the last 4 syllables or the first 12, and I'm like, okay, well, we'll give him more syllables if I ended there. Just, it sounds really like I cut him off, but I swear I didn't. It works out, okay? Just trust me. But moving on, we have another District 9 verse, this time by Han at the 128 mark. 남들이 우리를 볼 때 문제 아들의 무리 그런 시선들을 바꾼다는 건 쉽지 않은 문제 풀이 풀리지 않는 노예와 편견들의 풀이 죽을 수는 없지 우리가 누구인가를 남들이 우리를 볼 때 문제 아들의 무리 그런 시선들을 바꾼다는 건 쉽지 않은 문제 풀이 풀리지 않는 노예와 편견들의 풀이 죽을 수는 없지 우리가 누구인가를.
So with Han's verse in District 9, he hits 61 syllables in 8 seconds, which is an average of 7.63 syllables per second. And why I love this so much, why I think this is so cool, is because he's just throwing in these little hairtas every few seconds, and it sounds so cool. And for those of you who don't know what a hairta is, it's a rhythm. It sounds like da 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 da, which is kind of really plain, just me doing it without words. But it's a type of rhythm that he put words to when he's rapping, and it sounds so cool when he does it, when he gets a lot of extra syllables in there that wouldn't necessarily be there if he was just rapping with a straight flow, and I love that flow. And now we finally got to our number 1 spot, which is Changbin's verse at 138 in District 9.
그들은 말해 너네 나랑 다르니까 여길 떠나줘 근데 다르다는 말은 틀린 게 아니란 것만은 알아줘 그 시기 받을 시기 우리 위친 작은 빛이 그게 비치는 디스트릭 그들은 말해 너네 나랑 다르니까 여길 떠나줘 근데 다르다는 말은 틀린 게 아니란 것만은 알아줘 그 시기 받을 시기 우리 위친 작은 빛이 그게 비치는 디스트릭.
Guys, if you have not checked out my reaction to District 9, I highly recommend doing it because I literally fanboy over this 1 8-second part for a good 3 minutes because it is just so impressive how Changbin has arranged and composed this one verse. The way it flows with the instrumental, the way it does everything to go along with this song is so impressive, and I'm never gonna get over that. But let me get you the details of the statistics before I get over this. Changbin hits 62 syllables in 8 seconds, which is an average of 7.75 syllables per second. And I can't state enough how much I love this verse, but I'm not gonna fanboy over it. If you want to go watch me fanboy over it, you can go watch my reaction, and I explain everything of why I like it so much and why it is so Cool. And with that, that is going to do it for our 8 fastest Stray Kids raps as of right now, and I hope you all enjoyed. I am definitely planning to do a part 2 because they've only released 2 mini albums as if I'm doing this, and I can't wait to see how much faster these raps can get and start seeing Changbin and Han and Hyunjin and all of them start hitting stuff in the 70s and the 80s, and it's just going to be so impressive when they get up that high because I know they have the capability to do it and put it in the song and do it well, and I'm so excited to see what Stray Kids is going to do in the future. But as of now, that's our video, so leave a like if you enjoyed, and thank you all for watching, and K-pop and chill the safe way.